Looks like I'm froze up here. Here we go. But I'm not gonna, I do wanna make sure I do thank everybody. Teresa did, let me see, this thing is running slow. Running really slow today. But everybody, 8 hours ago, everybody commented on my birthday thing. I wanna make sure I reply to everybody. Give her a like. This thing is running really slow today. Really slow. But I'm not going to be on Facebook today. Let's see if this microphone is plugged in. Thank you very much. Live long and prosperous. Stay safe. God bless you and your family. You've been in, how long were you in the chat room? I always forget the people in the chat room. Let me tell everybody. Go on my family. I always forget to look in the chat room when I go live, and by the time I get back to them, they usually sign off. Oh, you have too many toys. No, I don't. She's talking about I have too many. I don't have too many toys. I don't have enough toys. I have necessities. These are not toys. These are necessities. Necessities. Now this one, this is for ScreenFlow, the phone. Now I think I need to call the phone company and tell them to take the insurance off the phone. I'm not going to be going nowhere. That's a little bit of extra money that I need to budget through January, February, and I can march on through. Put this back on ScreenFlow. This is so when you know what? I'm not going to be editing too much ScreenFlow. I'm going to let it go up just like it is. No, I don't have too many toys. Pat's Place. Now, Pat's Place, now, that's funny. That's funny that that the manager and founder of Pat's Place would say that I have too many toys. I dare not ask them how many sewing machines they have. And they're, as a matter of fact, they're in dire need of a white bookshelf. For some reason, they can't go forward in their life without a bookshelf. For some reason, they have to organize more things in their sewing room. A bookshelf is a necessity to organize their so-called non-existent toys. Oh, hey, long enough. Hey, this is one of Michael's people. Wow, I'm in the big time now. I don't know how to pronounce the Tanza. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But it's one of my nephew's regular people, and wow, I actually have two people in my chat room. Hey Pat, see if you can talk to I forgot his name, even though it's right there in front of me. I have no idea how to pronounce that. But there's people in my chat room talking to each other. I know I'm in the big time. Now I need to get all that kind of stuff. Michael got to make the little sound effects. Just keep on. Well, let me give everybody the upgrade of what I'm doing. I need to stick to what I was going to do yesterday. Yesterday I was going to take my machina and open up the, let me open it up right now. Open up my machina. Sometimes it takes forever. Here we go. See, my sister's talking about let me see. What'd she say? I need a new sewing table for my sewing machine that is sitting on in the corner. See, she's trying to make sure. See, the thing is, if you're into your craft and whatever you're doing, you're a musician or a seamstress, and you have a bunch of sewing machines, you want to have everything hooked up and accessible. You know, so these are not toys. These are not All of these are essential. The X-Touch is just a fader. You know how you have a mixer, just a single fader. I can what they call bank. I can bank down. But what I was saying yesterday, I decided to go with my machina and go online and do what is that called? Review what is it called again, Pat? I always forget what Michael be doing. I have to look at my phone to see what you told me. It's not review. Pat, what's it? Y'all talking to each other. That's the Thai guy. Thai Hire is a good person and one that will learn to pronounce his name right. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name. Pat, I play hooky. Reactions is what I want to do. I play hooky from school. I can spell and I can't spell. I can read. I can read with my finger, which is, I can read really good, and that's a good thing because I didn't learn how to read until I was in the 11th grade, till I was ready to graduate. My reading was really bad all the way through school. I had bad dreams about going to school. I have to give him a nickname, The Rock or something. Yeah, I know he's a good person. He really works with my nephew. My nephew's got a bunch of people working with him. He does, I can't remember that. Reactions. He does reactions to videos, and he has, I think at one time his goal was to have 20,000 reactions up at the same time. To have 200 reactions of 20,000 something. Well, anyway, he's way up in there. He's way in the numbers. He's way up in the numbers. Hey, homeboy. I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. I play hooky from school. I don't even know how to spell to get that set up. Well, I'll set that up later. I'll figure it out another time. But for now, let's do a call-in. Yeah, let's do a live call-in right now.
Hello.
We have made contact. Uh-oh. I'm really organized, ain't I, Pat?
I think. I'm not sure.
No, it's a catastrophe. It's okay, here we go. Now this is how, that's why I say I need another mixer. Because when I go live, I have to hold my phone up to the speaker like this. This doesn't look...
So you need a little stand for your phone.
No, I don't. I'm not supposed to be holding the speaker. The phone's supposed to be able to come through the system. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, so I did. If they said that FaceTime isn't configured on this computer, because I did FaceTime yesterday. I talked to one of my buddies online while I was live. Mm-hmm. And then when I do the screen flow, you can see the phone. You can see the phone on the screen flow. On the screen flow. You can see the face of the phone.
Right. Yeah. On my phone, it says if you request video, it'll say person is requesting video, and then you tap the button, and then you can see my face.
Oh, yeah. But this one, since it's a new phone, I think I have to configure it to this computer. It's working in the other room.
Too many toys.
No, not too many toys. These are technology. I'm saying we old school. We from the old school where
right.
So
we are blessed to be able to do as much as we are doing now.
Yeah, because there's some people our age who don't even know what an email, don't have. Oh, my buddy, Circus Mind, I'm talking about you. He hasn't been looking at my videos lately, but he's incognito, just like TNT doesn't want to. I said his name a couple of times. Roderick, he doesn't. Whenever he calls, he says, "You not recording me, are you?" He said, "You're not on the computer. You're not live, are you?" He wants to stay incognito. But I'm saying, how he gonna stay incognito when he's got all those murals around town?
Right.
He's famous. He's famous. And I was joking about the Cougar player I was talking to. He used to be with 100 Years Time, and he went around the world after me and Anthony went back to regular work. Him and Mousy, Sugar Bear, all those guys stayed. They hung in there the whole time.
Right.
So, but yeah, those guys are. He can pull this. He can pull up the groups he played with on the internet, and those guys were worldwide known.
Yeah.
But I'm hanging in there. I think I want to stick to what I said. I was going to do reactions. I want to pull up this new piece of equipment I got. I'm going to pull up a YouTube video of somebody doing a demonstration of it. And
A new piece of equipment?
No, it's not. This ain't new.
You just learning how to use it.
Why, you saying don't buy a new piece of equipment?
Oh no, I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, because
yes,
I would have to say send it back. You mean send it back to the store piece of equipment? But I got everything financially added up where I don't have to spend any. Everything is like half my check. It goes to the bills, and I got everything right down to the science where I can survive until the weather break.
Something of an explanation.
Good, that's good.
Yeah, and hitting those food banks. Oh man, now all I have to do is buy milk, honey, and really I don't even have to buy bananas. I got all these smoothie vegetables. I got enough vegetables to start making the vegetable smoothies.
Oh, good.
I had to push the ice thing up in the freezer for it to stop making ice, so I could use that for storage. That little ice pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freezer's full. Vegetables.
Well, I guess you better get to cooking.
Yeah, I'm saying everything's in the freezer, and I gotta eat potatoes. I gotta start eating potatoes, so or drop them over at somebody else's house. But I think if I do like I used to do, eat mashed potatoes and fried potatoes and switch up,
Right.
Yeah, but I'm going to do some reactions, and I will be learning the piece of equipment at the same time. Each I do the reaction, and each thing they do, I would do. So I would, and then I can. But everything is working out. I'm glad. How do you pronounce that guy's name?
Mike says that we call him Tierra.
Tierra. Okay.
But I don't think that's not how you pronounce it. I think it's
Tierra.
Tierra or I-air. I don't even think the T is pronounced. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But,
And the last name, because he's
But Mike calls him Tierra.
Where's he from? The Philippines or something like that?
Pakistan, I think.
Pakistan. Yeah, that's right, Pakistan. That's what I was calling. I was calling him Pakistan man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was calling him, Pakistan man.
I think that's where he's from. I'm not sure, but he stays busy and he's very cordial. I mean, if he he subscribed to you, and he will jump on and say hello, and move on to the next person.
Yeah. I mean, I had a few new people come into my chat room, or they was from Facebook, and I didn't recognize their names.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to go and check the birthday list regularly myself, because I was ashamed to say that I don't check the birthday things. When they pop up, I just go ahead on about my business. But I think I need to stick to, like I said, I think I'm going to start a year on another social media platform. I think I'm gonna Instagram might be the one, and I want to. Michael gave me the information for that yesterday. He was telling me. I asked him what was another way how to ask people for money. and he gave
wow.
me that. Yeah, because just to have it on it, because I want to. If it's free to hook it up, you know. It says super chat or Patreon.
It's Patreons.
Yeah, Patreon. I saw that on him. People were clicking on it, but he been on it for. He got his regular devoted people, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I just did a dollar drive yesterday, just for fun, right? But once I get situated and I think my videos are worthwhile. Once I start recording session, you know, and have the whole song on there with all the tracks and everything, then I think I would have something to offer. But right now it's just a reality show, you know, just talking. But I like this because I'm not obligated. When I'm in there playing the piano, it's stress because they have to keep playing the song until you without any wrong notes on it. You know, when you want a perfect take.
Without.
You know, so you sitting there and a 6 minute song and then you don't want the song to be more than 3 minutes now. You know, for YouTube, you know, or 2 minutes at the longest. I saw on Facebook that guy that plays the drums, he does 7 seconds. You know, just a little run. And he's, but you know, I'm learning to get the niche. But I think these reactions might work. I'm going to pick a couple of people. This little piece of equipment I got, the girl started making beats. She was a musician who never played the instrument, and she looked around her room and said, all these instruments in here, I ain't doing nothing with them, you know.
Right.
So she said she took a beat thing. She said, I'm going for 30 days, I'm going to make beats. And she took the thing to work with her, like Michael was doing, making beats. When she got her first million, she sold her first million beats on I don't know what it was, Spotify or whatever. And then she sold another million beats. I think she sold like over 4 million beats.
She sold that many?
For, you know, when you put them up on for the sale.
He does a little thing, say, shout out to you.
Time. Yeah, shout out to you. Yeah. I started to do that one over again. I started to do his shout out song over so he can review mine. You think that'd be a good idea? At least I'd be guaranteed him doing a I could back him into a corner. If I do a good job of it, he'd be backed in the corner where he would have to do a reaction on it, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
He definitely not into jazz standards or jazz ballads, you know, piano ballads. He would never put a piano ballad on his thing.
Well, he does a reaction to whatever people ask him to do a reaction to.
Okay. Well, I need to get the ball rolling anyway in here to start recording. Once I start recording and it starts getting a little bit more flower, then get something under my belt. Well, for now, I know I need to drink water because it's not cold in here and I'm sweating. I'm dehydrating because I'm sitting here not eating.
Yeah, I put my bottles of water in front of me so I can remember.
Oh yeah. I keep them right here. And I did have a bottle of water I was going to bring over there, but it sat in the car so long. I think I was going to ask you to see if you can tell a difference when you put it by your bed at night when you drink water. When you drink water at night, when you wake up, does your
when I wake up, if I have to go to the bathroom, and then when I get back to the bed, I drink some more water. Is your mouth dry when you wake up? When you sleep? Does you feel like your mouth is dry when you wake up then? Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's what I wanted to say. If you get a different type of water, really good water, when you wake up at night, not unless you're dehydrated, but if you drink water at night, the really good water, when you wake up, your mouth won't be dry like that. I think it's it's like some of the water they make come out of the spigot. That's for real. Because that's a little rust. That's the water. That's the spigot rust. Because I had really good water, and when I drank it, even when I'm dry, my mouth is not dry. I just feel thirsty. Yeah, that's spigot water. Yeah, that come from me when I was drinking all them good beers, all them real expensive beers. My taste buds Okay, good beers.
Yeah, the expensive stuff. My taste buds got sharp, you know. So now you can pour 2 glasses of water, one from the cheap bottled water and one from a very expensive. But some of that expensive water ain't no good too. I mean, but if you get a good water and I can smell it, and then I taste it and switch it around, and say I can tell you which one is. I can tell you cheap water, that's for sure. Okay, Mrs. Pat's Place.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and do something.
Why?
I'm up. I was looking at the news.
You can get up and get something to eat and then come back and lay down. You don't work. Who you work for? You work for Pat's Place, or are you? I'm saying if you work for Pat's Place, that's another story. You're gonna have to do something. But if you're not working for, if you're not working,
I was reading Cicely Tyson's book.
Oh, I tell you.
I ordered it from Amazon.
Yeah,
It's a thick book too.
And she looked good on there, boy.
Yeah.
I know everybody's saying 90 years old.
Yeah, we forget that she was playing a lot of old women.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That at one time when she first got old, she looked like some of her characters.
Mm-hmm.
And now she looked like she could play some of her younger characters now. Yeah, we can see all that makeup. She grew right into her own characters. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, this is Peace and Hair Grease. I catch you guys on the flip. Peace and love. Peace and roast grief. Peace and roast grief. That's one of my new one.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Okay, and I told him Mike, because Mike was talking about he got that. He was saying that Duran got that from Carl.
What?
That thing where he said something. I forgot what he said, but Carl used to say that Duran got it from Carl, because he said he got it from Duran with when he ready to sign out off.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it was though. So, see you later. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for all the birthday shouts. I'll see y'all later. Thank you very much, Pat's Place, for the live chat. And
Bye.
Bye. That's the same as, that means get off the phone. Bye. So I'm going to use that one too. Bye. See y'all.
Bye.
Peace and hair grease. I'm out. Bye. And my screen flow. Let me get it off my screen flow. I'm gonna put this up just like it is. 6 people watched it. Then I had okay, so I'm out. Peace and hair grease. See you guys later. I need to get to work in here instead of just saying I need to start a session.